Hi guys, thanks for tuning into the channel today. I'm on a big run today, probably a couple 100 kilometres, but I've just pulled over here to take a few photos. But what I thought I'd let you know is, over the last couple of days I've done a couple of trips to rough areas, and they'll be coming up shortly, especially a two-part series called the River Trip. Now, you would not believe how well this Enfield ran in that particular terrain there. I had it in the roughest country and the worst hill I've ever been on since I've been on any bike. And considering I'm just running stock tyres, you'd be surprised how well it handled it, because when I was at the bottom there at the river taking a few photos around that area, I didn't actually think I would be lucky enough to get back over the hill again. It was that steep. Now, in the meantime, apart from that, it'll be well worth seeing. I think you'll see the toughest test of a hill climb that you've ever seen an Enfield do, or I've never seen one climb as well. But it wasn't without incident. It was a really touchy hill, a lot of loose gravel, a lot of ruts, everything else like that. So really well worth looking at. So I'll be showing one going in, one going out, and it'll just surprise you how well this little bike ran. Now in the meantime, I'm out here doing a bit of exercise. That's why I've been doing dirt roads and doing a bit of walking and that too, because I had a doctor's check. You know, when you hit 70, they give you a bit of a checkup, and found out my cholesterol level was around about 6. And she said to me, if I don't get out and do a bit of exercise, I'll end up being on medication for it. So, taking her advice, I got 3 months to put it together, and I decided to get out here, do a bit of walking every time I get out these places, walk around. So at the moment, I even had to get rid of my blue shoes and upgrade to a better walking pair. So I've been doing it now for a couple of weeks or more, taking the different spots and doing it. And I get out here and average roughly doing 10,000 steps a day, and I think I've lost 2 or 3 kilos. So she said I could do with a little bit of weight off too, so I've dropped a little bit there, and I think I feel a little bit fitter than what I started off, where I wasn't walking much at all. So once again, that's just what's happening on that side, and hopefully I'll be able to knock a few kilos off there and increase it. Although one day out walking I did 19,000 steps, and the next day I was totally stuffed, so no point in going out and totally overdoing it. So apart from that, the main thing is to let you know that there's a good clip coming up, or 2 or 3 different ones, plus another one I went to where I did it, and I'll show you a little preview on it on this clip here, so you're just not listening to someone talk. So once again, thanks for tuning in, taking a look. Like I said, I'm going to do a 200k ride on this bike today, all on bitumen, and that'll be a bit more relaxing compared to punishment the bike's taken over the last few days. So once again, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this little preview clip. Catch up with you later. Okay, the weather looks pretty crappy. I'm out of that section now. That bike pulled it pretty good. There's no risk it'll get you out of a jam, but you really need a sump guard. I'll have to think about getting a sump guard if I'm going to play around with this stuff, or one day I'll definitely run out of friggin' luck. Starting to rain now. Jesus. Just got out of there in time. I reckon I would have been in deep crap if I would have stayed there and it started raining. As it is, I've got to hightail it out of here, get off this dirt section, but I don't know what it's like here, and quit while I'm ahead. You can't go too fast. You never know when you're going to come into areas like this. It's just one friggin' rough bit of riding, one after the other. Tell you what, if you miscued back there and went off the side, you'd be going for a couple 100 metres or more down the hill before you hit the water, and I reckon I'm going to really cop it here today and get a severe wet arse. That guy said he was parked up here somewhere. I don't know where his car Ooh. My main concern now is I've hit target, get out of here and piss off. Had a bit of a problem here earlier on too. Around this corner I had a bit of a issue. It's fairly rough down here where we're heading now. Just take it easy here, bounce over this way. Did I tell you what, guys, that was one rough ride up that hill. You'd have to be there to watch that one, because I bet it's impressive what this little bike handled. I was going to stop and get photos on the way back, but if I would have stopped on the way over here to get the odd photo, I would have had a bit of problem back there, I think. Weather-wise, they did say today there was going to be a 40% chance of rain, so I guess now I'm in that 40%. Now coming back here, coming down, you can see why I was really careful about going through this ramp. See it there? And they've been, I didn't notice that, because right, they've been bypassing, oh, far out. Get back here. Whoop, get over. I don't know, but I'm certainly giving this Enfield a workout. The worst thing about it is, I get out here, give the bike a good workout, and all that happens is you get about 1,000 views. You'll go and have a look at another channel where some bloke gets out doing a review on how it goes. He rides it around on the bitumen, does bloody nothing, gets 10, 20, 30,000 views, and the bastard isn't even riding it. He's more like playing with it. At least if you see this come out, you know I ride it. So, but those other ones, those bloody ones that get out there and say they're doing a test ride, They don't give a test ride, they're doing a view ride. This really gives you an idea how good this little 350 really is. Not bloody pussyfooting around and checking it and getting off and telling all the crap. This bike has to be abused to be appreciated. You know, you've all heard that saying in the old days. Treat them mean and keep them keen. Well, I must admit I'm a bit mean on this bike, and more importantly, it's still keen to go back out again. A couple of places I've had it, I thought by now it would have shit itself, but no, not the case. And more importantly, you can get out here and punish yourself on the bike, and I'm not even suffering any fatigue or vibration issues in the hands or anything like that. It's just belting along and having a really good day. The only thing that could bugger my day would be if I get wet. And surprisingly, you know, they tell you about 2-channel ABS is no good on dirt and it's better if it's switchable. But I don't know, I'm not a real dirt road rider, I'm just an idiot that comes out here for a ride to see if I can enjoy myself on the bike. But I've had no real issues riding this bike with dual channel ABS on dirt. So, and at times I give it a bit of a workout, and you'd be surprised how well I go on the bike too. But overall I got no complaints. All I know is I wouldn't take the little one CB125F down there now. Look at this running along here like that. Ripper. The hills are alive with 350 Enfield. And when I say 350 Enfield, I mean the 350 reborn. I had 2 of the 350 UCEs, didn't go much on those at all. They're just like a vibrating 500. Not this. Ah, dust up ahead, here comes the car. I would have been smothered in dust. Yes, I would like to said earlier, clock up that 10,000 Ks on this one, put it ahead of any other bike I've ever had. Then I'd like to get back out and start riding that X-Max scooter. Now, would you say, would I bring the X-Max down here? No, I wouldn't be that stupid. If I had that Kawasaki KLX 150, that'd handle it all right. But my next trip down that way will be when I get the Suzuki V-Strom 250 SX. I'll take it down. Get out of the way. Might have a drink of water.